Welcome to the final video in my 6-part series about the Brain Vitality Method and my upcoming course, Optimize Your Energy. I just want to take a moment to say thank you to everyone who has watched this video series. I've received so many messages and emails from people who are ready to get back in control of their life for phase 2. And the early bird wait list for the course has grown a lot bigger than expected. In fact, there are more people on the early bird wait list than I can accept into the course. I'm going to intentionally be keeping the size of this upcoming class small so that I can give everyone the attention and guidance that they need to achieve success. I've also been getting a lot of questions about my upcoming course, Optimize Your Energy, and instead of replying to everyone's messages one by one, I thought it'd be easier for me to record this video and answer everyone's questions in one place. Now, before I do that, I just want to recap everything that we've covered in this video series. If you've watched the last 5 videos, then you know that the Brain Vitality Method is the best way for you to master behavior change and learn how to cultivate your energy from the inside out so you can show up for the second phase of your life. I've also showed you that implementation of the Brain Vitality Method is easy, and I showed you a quick way that you can get started with this approach. I showed you how you can make small shifts to create big change in your life, and I also walked you through an actual case study of the Brain Vitality Method in action and introduced you to Christine, my past one-on-one client, who was able to go from exhausted to sleeping better, drained to more energetic, and scattered to focused. Using the steps I've laid out in the Brain Vitality Method, there's no reason why you can't step back into your power and have the energy that you need to create phase 2 of your life exactly as you envisioned it to be. You don't need fancy equipment or complicated protocols. And you don't need to prove your strength by trying to figure everything out by yourself. If you are struggling to put the puzzle pieces together all by yourself with a little help from Google, it doesn't need to be this way. It's okay to ask for support and to be given a plan that's laid out for you with the exact steps that you need to take that can catapult you towards the life you're trying to create. Now, with that being said, I'm excited to announce that the registration for Optimize Your Energy is about to open in a couple of days. And I'm going to be taking a small group of new students through my exact process to create internal calm, mental clarity, and physical vibrancy. Inside the course, I'll teach you the science behind behavior change and give you an exact plan to follow. Throughout the course, students are going to be experiencing firsthand changes in their daily energy and their mental vibrancy. So let me go over some of the questions that you've been asking me about the course, and then you can decide if it's right for you. So the most common question that I've been getting is, when does the course start? So Optimize Your Energy is an 8-week online course that's going to help you set the foundation for healthy habits so that you can create sustainable energy in your daily life. So there are 4 weeks of content as well as 4 weeks of implementation support, and we're going to be starting on September 6th. So another common question is, how much time will it take? So there are around 5 hours of video content for you to consume, plus there's going to be homework assignments that you're going to be working through, and you'll also have the opportunity to attend the weekly live Q&A calls with me and the class, where you can get support and guidance for the implementation of the materials that you've been taught in the course. Another question is, what do you need to access the course? So in order to access the course materials, you're going to have to create a profile on a platform called Teachable. So Teachable is where I'm going to be hosting the course materials. So you'll be able to access all of the video lectures there, as well as the homework assignments and materials. So everyone who enrolls in the class is going to get a special email from me with all of the instructions that they need to get set up on Teachable. And don't worry, I have your back. I'm going to make sure everyone is on Teachable before we get started in September. And we're also going to be having the weekly Q&A calls on Zoom. Another question is whether the course is beginner friendly. And yes, it is beginner friendly. You don't need any prior knowledge before enrolling in this course. The materials that I teach inside Optimize Your Energy is specifically created for everyday people in a way that is easy to digest and easy to follow along with. So I really created and designed this material for everyday people to not only understand the content, but importantly, be able to implement that material in an effective and efficient manner. Another question is, can you take the course if you are overseas or in another time zone? So people from anywhere in the world can enroll and take part in Optimize Your Energy. The content's going to be uploaded into your course portal on the Monday of a given week, and then you will have lifetime access to that material. So you can watch the videos and do the homework at a time that best suits your schedule. Another question is, what if I can't make the weekly calls? So these weekly Q&A calls will be recorded and uploaded into a secure community space for students to access if they are unable to make it to the weekly calls, and those will be available to you at any time to watch at your leisure. Another question that came in is, I have a shy personality. Do I have to be on camera and give my identity? And my answer is that while I absolutely adore seeing my students' faces, you do not need to have your camera on during the live Q&A calls. You can keep your camera off during those calls, and you can ask your questions and request support in the chat box of the Zoom calls. You also don't need to attend the Zoom calls if you don't want to be on those calls. These are optional support opportunities for people that are looking for guidance and support as they're implementing the course materials. Someone else asked, do you guarantee that I will see results? And no, I can't guarantee that you will see results because your results depend on so many different factors, including your dedication to the process and your openness to the possibility of creating a different reality for yourself. Anything that's going to lead to your growth and expansion requires consistent effort on your part, and I have no control over that. But I do know that if you show up with an open heart and are willing to put in the work and make the necessary changes to your daily habits and routines, your life can be completely transformed. And I know a lot of people have been asking, well, how much is the course going to cost? I haven't decided yet on the final price, but it's not going to be that expensive. And there's also going to be a payment plan in case you want to break your payments down into smaller chunks. So I hope that answered some of your questions. I've also put together a video and another page with a lot more information and a detailed outline of the course that's going to be going live in a few days. But if you want to make sure that you get a spot in the class, I'll give you a few instructions right now that you'll need to follow once registration opens. So as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be intentionally keeping the size of this class small because I want to make sure that everyone gets the attention and support that they need to achieve results and see success. If you want to make sure to get a spot in the course, you can increase your odds by getting your name on the early bird waitlist. Everyone on the waitlist will get access to the registration link one day before it launches to the public so that they can secure their spot in advance. But you'll definitely want to act fast because there are a lot of people who are waiting for the cart to open so that they can get inside this course. And if you weren't able to get your name on the early bird waitlist in time, be sure to keep your eye on my social media accounts because I'll be posting more information about the course there. I'm so excited for all of the incredible new students that I'm going to be supporting inside Optimize Your Energy. These people are ready to ditch the exhaustion and overwhelm and start generating their energy from the inside out so that they can show up for the second phase of their life. I hope you enjoyed this video series. Thank you so much for watching and for sticking around until the end. I hope I get to see you and support you inside the Optimize Your Energy course.